going on, guys? It's Steve. So, a lot of people are wondering, why does Kevin Durant continue to get injured? Now, I spoke about this briefly in terms of Kristaps Porzingis, but I'm going to speak about it in terms of Kevin Durant. So, why does Kevin Durant continue to get injured? It seems like this man can never stay healthy for the past few years. Here's the thing about Kevin Durant, and something that a lot of people don't realize. When you're that tall, lengthy, and athletic, you have a lot of extra strain on your joints. And I'm not claiming to be a scientist or some kind of special biologist or whatever. It's just common sense, okay? And you can use a little bit of historical data to support it, okay? If you look at Yao Ming, 7'6", lengthy, skinny, strong at the same time, but skinny, okay? Athletic. But even then, he still could never stay healthy as soon as he had his first injury. If you notice, it's always the first injury, and then it goes haywire from there. Now you have your special cases where certain players are just very unlucky, like your Derrick Roses and things like that. But it's just a simple fact that when you're tall, lengthy like that, you're more prone to get injured because, again, I don't know if this is scientifically true, but just like a little bit of common sense, your bones are skinnier, they're narrower. Okay, you have more strain on your joints and things like that. So that is why you get injured more often when you're a taller person. That is why you get injured more often when you're taller. It's basic common sense, in my honest opinion. Okay, which is why I say I fear so much for Kristaps Porzingis, because Porzingis is literally like freaking Yao Ming. 7'3". He's a little more athletic and had better handle than Yao Ming did, but he's pretty much just like Yao Ming. Okay? Tall, lengthy, athletic, can shoot the ball, can take you off the dribble, all this other crap. So that's why I'm saying I'm nervous about Kristaps Porzingis. Another person I'm nervous about, but not really as much because he has a different type of body type. If you notice, there's always these rare breeds. Like, for example, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal. They lasted a pretty long time. It's rare, though, for a big man to last that long. Karl Malone, they lasted a long time, but it's very rare. But if you really look at those rare cases, there's something special about them. They're full of muscle, pure muscle. They're skinny, but they are so incredibly strong. It's ridiculous. Now, when you look at Kristaps Porzingis, yeah, of course he's strong, okay? But he's not as muscular. He doesn't have the same muscle mass that, Kareem did or that Wilt Chamberlain did. No one has the same muscle mass that Wilt Chamberlain did. Or even LeBron in that case. But LeBron's not really that tall and lengthy. He's tall as fuck, let's be real. But he's not really lengthy like these other players. But, you want to look at Karl Malone, pure muscle. You want to look at Shaquille O'Neal, pure muscle and fat. Okay? And this is why these players last so long. Kareem, pure muscle, okay? Whereas Kristaps Porzingis, of course, he's strong. Of course, Kevin Durant is strong, but they don't have the amount of muscle mass that those players did. It's not even close, okay? So that is why Kevin Durant continues to get injured. And obviously, he was healthy for the majority of his career until that first injury in 2014. Because was it 2014? Let me see. No, 2015, excuse me. Because 2014 he won MVP. 2015. That first injury in 2015. And then it just goes downhill from there. I'm not saying he's going to be terrible. He's going to become Derrick Rose or whatever. That's not the case. He's going to still play and he's going to come back better than ever like always. But that's why they continue to get injured, okay? He's tall, lengthy, athletic. He has more, strain on his body because of it. His body is not designed to be doing what he's doing, which is why you don't see most NBA players as tall and lengthy as Kevin Durant doing what Kevin Durant does, okay? And a lot of people are going to say, Steve, but aren't you worried about Giannis Antetokounmpo? No, because if you look at this dude's muscle mass, this dude is a freaking freak. And I know pun is intended because the Greek freak, pun intended, he is a freak. Okay, the amount of muscle this man has for being as tall and lengthy as he is, it's very weird to look at. Okay, he's literally long and lengthy, but he has the muscle. It's very, very odd to look at. Very, very weird to see. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure he's never going to go down with a serious, career-threatening injury like Kevin Durant had with his legs and things like that. I don't see it happening. Kevin Durant's going to be fine, though. He'll be fine. The Warriors will be fine, whatever. But that's my explanation on why Kevin Durant and players like him continue to get injured. That's just my, obviously that's just my guess. You guys can let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. If you agree, if you don't. Again, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a biologist or any type of human anatomy type person and an anatomologist. Okay, let me just shut up. I'm not a scientist, okay? So I don't know if this is 100% true, but to me, it's just basic historical data mixed with a little bit of common sense. If you look at Kareem, Hakeem, Shaq, even you can even look at Dwight Howard at that, but he's really not that tall. He's really like 6'8", but they have him listed as 6'11". Shaq, not Yao Ming. What's his name? Will Chamberlain, Kareem. When you look at all of these players and then you bring it into why they lasted so long, and you look at their body types, tall, lengthy, skinny, but it's just pure muscle. So it's an extremely rare case, which is why I said Porzingis really disappointed me this season because I thought he was going to put on a whole bunch of muscle. But, and I'm sorry for that motorcycle that just drove by. Freaking, I swear, my dorm is like right in front of the road, man. But, Kristaps Porzingis, I thought he was going to come back more muscular. I'm not saying put on 100 pounds, but come on, man. So that's why I'm worried about him. I'm not worried about Giannis. Not really. I don't know. Kevin Durant, I feel like he's going to have a lot of luck on his side because if he didn't really get injured that much yet so far, I mean, he had some bad injuries, but I think he'll be all right. Anyway, the only person I'm really worried about is Kristaps Porzingis because he's 7'3", okay? Anyway, I'm out. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.